Every animal on this planet has fur. Dogs, bears, chimps, even your weird uncle probably has more body hair than a full-grown gorilla. But you're basically naked. And here's the thing. This wasn't an accident. Somewhere in our past, humans made a trade. We gave up our fur, and in return, we got something so powerful it changed the entire planet. But there's a twist, because losing that fur almost killed us first. Stick around, because by the end of this, you're going to understand your own body in a way most people never do. And point number 3, it's going to flip something you've always taken for granted completely upside down. Let's start with the obvious question. Humans are mammals. Every mammal has hair or fur. That's basically the definition. Whales have it, dolphins have it, even some fish-looking creatures that evolved to live in the ocean still have traces of it. So why did we lose ours? For most of evolution, we didn't. Early human ancestors, walking around Africa 2 to 4 million years ago, were covered in hair, just like chimps, just like gorillas. Then something happened. The climate shifted, the forests shrunk, and our ancestors were pushed out into open grasslands, wide, flat, brutally hot savannas. No shade, no shelter, just sun, dust, and things that wanted to eat them. And suddenly, being covered in thick fur was a death sentence. Here's where it gets really interesting. Imagine you're being chased by a lion. The lion is faster than you, way faster. Over a short sprint, you lose, every time. But humans didn't survive by being fast. We survived by being relentless. Scientists call it persistence hunting. Early humans would chase an animal, not sprint, just jog, for hours. In the midday African heat, the animal would sprint ahead, stop, look back, think it was safe. Then we'd appear again, and again, and again, until the animal literally collapsed from heat exhaustion. That sounds insane, but it worked. And the reason it worked is because of 2 things most animals don't have: sweat glands and bare skin. Most furry animals cool down by panting. Dogs do it, lions do it. But panting is slow, and it only works when you stop moving. Humans sweat directly through the skin, and sweating is wildly more efficient. It cools the body even while you're running. So here's the trade. Fur kept our ancestors warm at night, but it was killing them during the hunt. Lose the fur, gain the ability to sweat, gain the ability to run longer than any animal alive. We didn't outrun predators, we out-endured them. Okay, so fur bad, sweating good, makes sense. But if fur was so useless, why do you still have hair on your head? This is the part nobody talks about. Your skull sits right at the top of your body, the highest point, and the brain inside it is the most temperature-sensitive organ you have. Even a small spike in brain temperature, like 1 or 2 degrees, messes with your thinking, your coordination, your everything. So your head needed protection. Not from cold, from direct sunlight. Hours of harsh African sun beating straight down onto your skull. Head hair acts like a built-in sun hat. It traps a tiny layer of insulating air between the scalp and the sun. It reduces direct UV radiation. It keeps the brain cool enough to function. Remove the head hair, brain overheats, hunt fails, you die. So we kept the head hair, ditched the rest. And here's a wild bonus fact. Researchers believe body hair loss and darker skin pigmentation happened around the same time, because once you lose the fur, your exposed skin needs melanin for UV protection. It's like the body ran a full system upgrade all at once. We've talked about why we lost the fur, but we haven't talked about what we gained beyond just surviving a hunt. Because the consequences of going furless rippled across millions of years, and they're still affecting you right now. Going bare-skinned didn't just help us hunt, it rewired how humans connect with each other. Think about it. When you hug someone you love, you feel warmth, skin on skin. That physical sensation triggers oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's part of why physical touch is so powerful for humans. Animals with thick fur? That direct skin contact barely happens. But for us, touch became a language, a way of trust, comfort, healing. There's also this. Bare skin made us easier to read emotionally. You blush, you go pale, you get goosebumps. These are visible signals, involuntary ones, that other humans can see on your skin. Anger, fear, attraction, embarrassment. Your body broadcasts it. Fur would have hidden all of that, and hiding those signals might have made early social coordination, cooperation, trust, reading intentions way harder. Losing fur might have literally made us more human. So here's the full picture. Early humans were pushed out of the forests, into brutal, open, blazing heat. Fur, the thing that kept every other mammal safe, became a liability. And rather than just adapt to the environment, we did something more extreme. We redesigned ourselves. We traded fur for sweat glands. We traded short bursts of speed for hours of endurance. We traded a thick protective coat for the ability to touch, to blush, to feel, to connect. And that trade, that seemingly bizarre evolutionary gamble, is one of the main reasons humans ended up ruling the planet. You're not naked because evolution forgot about you. You're naked because evolution chose you for something bigger. Have you ever thought about your own body hair and wondered why it's distributed the way it is? Like, why armpits? Why eyebrows? Drop your weirdest body hair question in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what you've wondered about. If this completely changed how you see your own body, even a little, hit subscribe, because we cover exactly this kind of thing. The deep, fascinating why behind things you've looked at your whole life but never fully understood. And if you want to go even deeper into human evolution, watch this next. It covers something else your body does every day that once made us nearly impossible to kill. See you there.